Chapter 36, Mike's Satellite. Down to Earth, a new satellite for the Earth is nearly finished, created by Earth's engineers, a satellite which is designed to track the threats to the Earth. Additionally, it can allow the Legion to contact anyone from the building instead of relying on Diane to do all the reporting. Even at the moment, Diane is still diminishing Xiantha's threats, but there are still more of them. Regardless, Retron confronts Mike that all this Legion stuff needs to calm down because it will get Earth into more danger, which Mike reassures won't be the case. Mike has a quick test with the satellite, seeing that it does work, and he even quickly contacts the Legion, seeing how the mission is. Nicole responds with some optimism even if the first chance to get rid of the life force hasn't quite worked out, and now they will go to the Sochus. Retron sees Mike work the controls of the satellite. And then Retron goes on to say that the Legion cannot reach such heights and perhaps let him be a force of his own. Mike counters this, however, by saying that he should join the Legion, to which Retron angrily refuses. Retron does not want to be led by a youngster. And he doesn't know how to move past what he has been trying to do against them, such as the release of their information. Mike tries to be friends with Retron again, but Retron shrugs Mike off, feeling betrayed that the Legion constantly gets on top. Before the discussion gets even more heated, Slitherark comes to fight the forces of the Earth with his upgraded Stonos, attracting most of the servicemen to sort out Slitherark. Mike and Retron notice this, and so they get their gear to help join the fight. With no Legion, they are on their own. Slitherark is not only very durable, but he has a variety of fire abilities like fire breathing and throwing explosive fireballs. The fighting mainly takes place at a train station, which causes a massive evacuation to take place. Once the evacuation occurs, this leads to a battle between servicemen and upgraded Stonos. No one from Earth has forgotten the race, and the Legion and Diane have stated that there are living ones who have decided to leave peacefully. Now these are different artificial ones which shock them. And they are harder to fight considering the strength of these new Stonos. To fight these upgraded Stonos, all the servicemen keep their distance and fire at the upgraded Stonos while using nearby cover. And all the residents have all been taken out of the train station quickly, mainly thanks to Mike's help. Retron, however, is trying to be in the forefront of the fight, firing his sniper, which he uses both via long range and short range, at Slitherark alongside other servicemen. Even Mike wants all the upgraded Stonos die, with the remaining ones being elsewhere beyond the stars. Slitherark tries to fight in the long run, but after having no army, he decides to run back to his spaceship and fly off before he gets any more damage from the incoming fire. He did try his best though, firing his fire-like abilities all around, which had injured and even killed a couple of servicemen. Slitherark is a creature that can manage to take a lot of damage, and his massive claw also acts as a proper weapon. Mike and Retron, however, manage to hold their own. With help from Mike's drone, and even a serviceman craft had to shoot through the transparent roof to get to Slitherark more. This fight goes on for a good few minutes, with Mike joining in the forefront while Retron snipes as he normally does. Mainly hitting Slitherark, trying to come closer to the battle, trying to show off in front of the servicemen, Mike and the public, showing that Retron still has it despite his age. Thanks to the upgraded Stonos, they find out that the Legion is not on Earth thanks to one of them encountering Retron, who says the Legion is elsewhere, even using his collaptor to show that the comet front is leaving Nahashtu. Mike has been tracking the ship, and Retron had looked at it recently to see what kind of areas the Legion goes to, in the hopes that the Legion will be staying away from Earth to find a new settlement, away from Earth to keep Earth safe. Retron admits that he isn't keen on the Legion, but he would like Slitherark to take care of them, but leave Earth alone. Thanks to this, and even contacting Ekran later, Slitherark became convinced, and so they all left. Slitherark also found Retron's quotes interesting. Slitherark will be going for the Legion, but Earth is still a threat too. With the battle done, Retron tries to reaffirm to Mike that this is what the Legion has done, putting Earth more in danger. Mike says that this is not the Legion's fault. They are the ones trying to reduce all this danger. Retron scoffs at Mike once again, seeing all of Mike's words as excuses, and so Retron goes back to his job and Mike goes back to the satellite, hardly fazed by what Retron said earlier. Mike did hear snippets that Retron was talking to Slitherark about where the Legion could be. Mike thought it was a strange choice to cooperate with a foe in that manner, but if they could take on Slitherark, so could the Legion.